Cub Cadet GTX 2100. I've got to take and run a throttle cable up to here because this one here is broke. Go ahead and cut your tie down out of the way. As you can see, there's our throttle cable and our choke cable, and you can see I've already removed one screw from right here. Okay, you can see back in there where I've taken 2 screws out and I got 1 screw left to take out. Okay, now come down here and take the screw out right there. I've already taken it out. There's one on the other side. Go ahead and remove those 2 screws. There's a little clip pin right there. We got to take it out and pull that bar out and move that bar out of our way. All we got to do is push the bar out. And we'll take this piece out right here. It'll come right out the top. There it is. Okay, come down here on this side and take out these 2 bolts right here. It's holding on to plastic housing. Do the same on the other side. Now I want to take those 2 bolts out that we're looking at right there. Okay, now come over to this side. There's 2 screws behind this wire. We got to unclip the wire right there. Got the screws out of those. Let's see what kind of room we got now. You got this little bracket here. Just pop it loose. You'll be able to move your housing up. You won't be able to take it off, but you'll be able to put a gap in the bottom of it, pretty good size, in case you lose any screws down in there. You'll be able to get them out. Gives us enough room now to work with this mechanism right here. We'll be able to pull it out, put it back in. And as you can see right here, it gives us way more room to pull this out. Something else you might want to do, go ahead and remove your battery cables, and you can remove your battery if you would like. Okay, on this throttle cable, you do not have to take this bolt all the way out to get this off. Now we'll just pop it off. We'll jump in here and take that last screw out back here in the back that you see right there, and I'm going to pull this out. Now since I got it loose, I'll work with these and try and get it out. It will come out. A lot of twisting, turning, and different positions, it will come out. Now I'll go ahead and put the new cable on. Now come down here, and you got a little slot right here for this cable to slide through, and just pop it off and slide it out of this mechanism also. This is our new throttle cable, and this is the part number. Now that I got the old cable off, I'll put the new one on. I'll just take and put this little crooked end here right in that hole. I got that little space right here. Slide this in, snap it in. Now it's not going to go anywhere. Check this one. This one looks good. And that's the choke cable. Now I'll go ahead and reinstall it into the front dash. We're going to go ahead and push it on up through there and try and wiggle it in. And what I did is I put it in just like this. The throttle cable came in first, and then the choke cable came in second. And it popped right in. Now I'll go ahead and bolt this in on the inside. Okay, as you can see, there's 3 places to put bolts, and that's where I'll put them. 1 at the top, 2 back there in the back. I'll use this extension with a 3/8 to put those screws right there in. Now I'm going to go ahead and get in here and put a ratchet on the end of it and take them on in slowly. Now that we got those tight, we can drop everything down and start putting other bolts on, because that was our main concern right there, getting all that attached. Now we'll go ahead and pull our shroud down. Now we'll go ahead and put the screws in, 1 on each side. Now we'll go over here and put in 2 bolts at the lower part of the shroud. You'll do this on both sides. It will be a 1/2 inch socket. Okay, put these bolts back in behind there. I keep dropping the bolts. I mean, they're not too hard to find, but I'm going to go ahead and use the old dental floss trick. That way I don't have to keep fishing for my bolt. Got 4 more bolts to put in. We got 2 right up in here. behind that cable there that goes to the PTO. And then if you go over here, behind that bar right there, as you can see them, we got 2 bolts right there we're going to put in. And then we're going to hook that bar up right there. Now we'll go ahead and hook up a throttle cable. We'll stick the throttle cable right in this hole right here. Bend it around. Bring it back. And we'll stick it right underneath this lip. And we'll tighten it down, and we will adjust the throttle later once we get all the bolts together. All the bolts are tightened down. And don't forget to hook up your PTO right here. Now go ahead, put this piece back in. Now go in there and hook the rod up. The rod is right there. I will go ahead and connect it and put the clip in it.